Find a tall, comfortable seat. Close the eyes. Bring the attention inward. Nothing to do, nothing to seek. Everything we need is already within. Let's start with the sound of Om 3 times to bring divine attention to the self. Imagine becoming one with all beings. Fix your mind on God alone. Rest your mind in God alone. And in God you will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering, and enjoy this practice through our senses. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Let's come to standing. 7 seconds. Oh. Okay. Still there? Yes. Just give me 1 second. I'm sorry, my light doesn't work. Okay, I'm just going to turn on some more lights. Alright, so let's begin. It starts with spiritual breathing to establish a deeper connection with the highest self within. Bring the arms up, the palms facing up a little bit, the shoulders a little bit, the elbows a little bit higher than the shoulders. Inhale, breathe into the heart, spiritual heart from the fingertips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding the attention and the breath at the heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale back out through the arms and out through the fingertips. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, imagine attracting all the best universe down to the heart. 6, 7, 8. Holding it there, hold the attention at the heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale up to the fingertips again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale down into the heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding everything in the heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale back out to the fingertips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the arms down now. Let's continue some exercises. We'll just start to roll the head in circles 3 times. And change the direction of rotation, shoulders away from the ears. So we're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to do Kapalabhati. So imagine you're trying to throw the belly button against the spine. This helps to tone the belly and to aerate the lungs and to oxygenate the blood. So we're going to start on an inhale. Breathe in, fill the lungs. Exhale, bend down a little bit, hands pressing into the knees, and empty lungs completely. And now just start throwing the belly button against the spine rhythmically. Exhale, push all the air out of the lungs. Hold the breath out. Contract the root muscles, pull up towards the navel, chin against the chest. Attention at the third eye. Exhale, release slowly. And coming back up. Breathe in from the solar plexus to the crown. Exhale, back down to the solar plexus. Again, inhale from the solar plexus to the crown. Inhale. Hold the breath there. Hold the attention at the third eye. Exhale completely. One more round. Breathe in. Fill the whole chest with air. Exhale. Empty out completely. And take a half breath in. Begin. Exhale, push all the air out, hold the breath out now. Attention at the third eye, again, contract the root muscles, pull them up towards the navel, chin against the chest. And relax, come back up. From the solar plexus, inhale right up to the crown, or the third eye I should say. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Once again, watch the breath moving from the solar plexus to the third eye. Inhale. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Good. Now do more exercises to energize the body. Sweep the arms up. Exhale down. Vigorous breathing. Reach up. Down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Inhale, pull the arms right up, exhale down. Now pull forward, exhale, retract. Swing the arms back and forth. Now arms across the chest. Exhale, throw the arms back. Alternate the cross each time. Bring the arms up over the head. Roll the body down on the exhale. Exhale, just stay down, allow the body to stop bouncing. And then roll your way back up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, come down into squat. You don't have to come all the way down, just go to the level that you're comfortable with the knees. Reach up again and down. Right back up. Pull the elbows out to the side. We're going to twist from side to side and exhale as you complete the twist. Return. Arms, this next sequence has 4 movements. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, pull down into squat. Inhale, straight back up. Exhale, swing the arms down. Let's do it together. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Continue. And release. Arms straight out in front. As the starting position on the exhale, inhale, circle around backwards. Exhale, pull in, punch right back out. Now drop the arms down by the sides, almost the same exercise, but the circle in the corner. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way around in front. Exhale, pull in, drop the arms down. Continue. And release. Side bends. Right arm up, inhale, exhale, bend to the left, left arm up, bend to the right on the exhale. Last set of 2. And reach back up. Or come back up. Next one almost the same, except we're holding on the bend. Right arm up, inhale, bend, hold the breath to the left. Exhale, return, left arm up, inhale, reach up, bend to the right. And exhale, release, continue. Move according to your condition, move gracefully. Really try to stretch through the upside of the body without wrinkling the underside of the body. Move according to your condition. Lose yourself in the sensations. One more on each side. And release. Let's come down onto the hands and knees now. Cat, cow. Coming to table position. Inhale, arch the back. Stretch the belly skin. Exhale, stretch the back skin, round the back. Inhale, work the core muscles, generate some heat. Exhale. Inhale. Push heart down and forward. Exhale, pull it right back in. Imagine trying to push it up between the shoulder blades. Inhale, stretch the belly skin again. Exhale, stretch the back skin. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's walk forward onto the belly. Interlace the fingers. Squeeze the palms together. Legs pressing into the ground. Really ground down through the hips and the tops of the feet. Inhale, pull the chest up. And back down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Last time. Up. And down. Relax. Breathe in. Exhale. Relax. Just roll one side up so you can get your hands underneath, pressing the so your hands are underneath the thighs, palms down, chin stays on the ground. Inhale, lift the legs up. Try not to bend the knees. Exhale, down. Inhale, pushing the hands, lift. Back down. And up. And down. And up. And down. Press up. And down. Up. And down. 2 more. Up. And down. Last time. Up. And down. And then lift the hips, release the arms, breathe in, breathe out. Place the hands underneath the shoulders, come all the way back into child's pose. Next movement, I'll demonstrate 4 movements. Inhale into high cat. Exhale, drop the hips to the hands, cobra, chest forward. Inhale, back up into high cat. Exhale, back into child's pose, seats back on the heels. Continue for me. Inhale, up. Forward, and gracefully up and back. Imagine the motion of a wave on the water. Up, forward, shoulders back, up and back. Try not to jam the neck up to the shoulders and the ears. Inhale, up, forward, up. Create as much space as possible and back. No wrinkles anywhere in the back body. Up, forward, open up the throat and heart, up, and back, up, and forward, up, and back, up, forward, up, and back, up, forward, up, and back. Last time, up, round the back, arch the back, rounding again, and lengthening. Breathe in, breathe out. Next exercise, glide into cobra. Inhale, pull the arms, brush the nose to the ground, come forward into cobra, arch the back, exhale back. So you can start a little bit higher, and next one, inhale. This glides in between your arms, come up into the cobra, exhale back. So again, you see to over the heels, you don't have to come all the way down. If it makes it easier to pull through, move according to your condition. And back, or find another way to come forward. You can come up, for instance, start up and then drop the hips between the hands. And back. Inhale, come forward into cobra. Hold it for a moment. Exhale back. Inhale. Forward into cobra. And back. Inhale. If you're doing a ground movement, imagine your snake creeping through the grass. Move just like the serpent. Hold it. And back. And come forward. hold it, and back. And reach forward. Use the arms to propel you forward gracefully and powerfully. And back. Last time. Come forward. Roll up. Open up the heart in every sense. And back. Breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. Now come forward onto the belly. Flip over onto your back. Reach the arms up over the head. Stretch the legs on the in-breath. Exhale. Pull the legs in towards the body. Forehead to the knees. Tuck. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tuck. Press the thighs into the body. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Make yourself as small as possible. Inhale. Exhale. Press all the air out with the thighs. On the abdomen. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Next one. Inhale. Reach out. Hold the breath this time as you come into a tuck. Press the lower back into the ground, forehead to the knees, or chin to the knees. Release. Exhale. Inhale again, lengthen. Hold the breath, tuck. And release. Inhale, extend. Hold and tuck. Release. And again. And tuck. Exhale. Inhale. And tuck. Release. Really stretch the toes and the fingers. Spread the toes and fingers wide. And hold. Squeeze everything tight. Exhale. Inhale, extend. And hold the breath. Tuck. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale. You squeeze your hands, curl the toes, form fists with your feet. And release. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your arms over the head. See if you can swing your legs right over the head. And then bring the legs down as the feet come down. Pull belly back up to seated. Drape the body onto the leg and come all the way back. See if you can wait till the feet come down before you bring your legs over the head. And then bring the legs down. Reverse. Come up. And a few more. Use the core to come up as opposed to momentum. And all the way back. Reach up and over. Modify according to your condition, of course. And forward. Next time, when the legs come over the head, come back down, flip the feet. See if you can come right up to standing. So now we're going to come to the top of the mat. Continue our warm up with some Surya Namaskar, sun salutation. Come to the top of the mat, bring the hands to the heart, remembering that better than practice, even better than meditation, is to renounce the fruit of our actions. So don't be attached to the results of the practice, the fruits of the practice. Dedicate them to someone you love. And make this a divine duty of love to all beings everywhere. Imagine moving in time with all beings, with all yogis everywhere to deliver benefits to all. Reach the arms up over the head. Fold down. Bring the hands to the ground. Forehead to the knees or the shins. Right foot back. Lower the knee, lower the hips. Come into high plank. Down, knees, chest, and chin. Glide forward into the arms just like we did in a warm-up. Come up into cobra. All the way back. This time it's a downward facing dog with the feet up and back. Right foot steps forward to the hands, sit down through the seat. Bring the feet together, chest to the thighs, head down. Keep your knees bent if you need to. Come all the way up. Hands back to the heart. Don't worry about the breath, just move the body in a way that keeps the breath nice and even. No straining, no pain. Left foot back. Drop the feet. Come into plank. Lower down. Remember, the feet can stay up a little bit to help you to come forward more easily. And back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot steps between the hands. Feet together. Movements are deliberate, mindful. And come up. Hands back to the heart. Reflect humility and surrender in all your movements. And right foot back. Imagine you're being watched by someone you love. You want to do the best for the best, to offer them the best experience. Come all the way forward and up. And back. Right foot steps to the hands, into the seat. Uttanasana, chest to thighs, bow down humbly. Come all the way up. Hands back to the heart. And up again. Go down gracefully. Left foot back. Pass through all the forms, all the experiences with grace. And up. And back. Imagine you're just the witness watching, always remaining undisturbed, unfazed by whatever's rolling out in front of you. Hands back to the heart. A little bit of different variation this time. Stick the arms up and back. Go down. Plant the hands. Shift your weight forward. Shift the hands, bend the elbows, and you can jump back or walk back if you like, land about an inch from the ground. And push into the hands, you can swing forward into upward facing dog. Hips and knees up off the ground. If you need to modify, you can bring your legs and your hips down. And cobra. Stay there for a moment. Try to get more height, more length to the front of the body. More height through the head, I should say. And now back into downward facing dog with the seat up and back. Stay here for a moment. Just see if you can curve the spine a little bit by lowering the chest towards the ground and the belly towards the thighs. Lift the heels, look between the hands. You can jump forward leggy or walk your feet forward if that's your preference. Chest to the thighs again, head down. Come all the way up. Hands back to the heart. Again, reach up and back. Stretch the front of the body. Bring your hands down, push into the hands. Again, make your way back. Come forward into cobra or upward facing dog. Modify with sphinx if you need to. Forearms on the ground is also good. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe in. Breathe out. You can melt a little bit more with the exhale. Now lift the heels, bend the knees up to the hands. Bring the feet forward, jumping or walking again. Try to land lightly. Come all the way up. Hands back to the heart. Again, all the way up and back. Stretch all the way up to the fingertips. Come down into a deep fold. Fold the body in half. And then lift the gaze. Press into your hands. Float back or walk back. Right into upward dog. This time we go right into downward facing dog. Lift the heels, bend the knees. Make your way forward. Bow to the legs. Come all the way up. Return home. One last time. Reach up and back. Watch the body moving by itself. Make your way back into Chaturanga. Forward into upward facing dog. Back into downward facing dog. Breathe in again. Breathe out. At the end of the exhale, bend the knees. Jump your feet forward between the hands or walk them forward. Chest to the thighs. Come all the way up. Hands back to the heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Remove all attachments to results, all expectations. So from here, reach the arms up. Fold down over the legs, bend the knees, interlace your fingers behind the back. As you pull the arms back a little bit more, bring the chest forward towards the knees. Exhale, use the body to push against the legs. Send the head closer down towards the ground. You can keep your knees bent as much as you need to. If you're more flexible, your legs are straight, you can bring your forehead and press it against the shins. Try to keep your hands going towards the ground, beyond the head. Again, attention to the shoulders, attention to your limitations. And then release the hands. Bring the hands back, step the right foot back. Lower the knee down, flatten out the toe. Copy asana. Bring the arms up. And just like you circle down, just warm up a little bit. Reach the arms up, exhale as you circle down, bring the head back, chest opens up. Reach up, so you exhale, sink the seat a little bit more. So we're trying to sit in front, right behind the front heel. Reach up, circle. This time, as the arms come up, keep them up. If you can, join the hands together, interlace the fingers, Kali Mudra. Reach up, arms right beside the ears, keep them straight. Extend back. Imagine the shape of a crescent moon. Make your body come into that same vision you see in your minds. Stretch. Lift the body up by the hips. And then return, bring the hands down, push into your knee, come back up. Bring yourself more into upright position, open up to the side, Sukha, Virabhadrasana, easy warrior 2. Arms out, extending them straight out to the shoulders. And then bring the left hand down, the right hand comes up. Sukha Trikonasana. Right shoulder back. Variations if you like. Half bind. Sweep the right arm behind the back. Press against the inner thigh. Right shoulder moves back. Chest open. Or take a full bind. Drop the left shoulder a little bit more. Keep the shoulder close to the knee. Join the hands beside the seat against the left thigh. Right shoulder moves back again. Option here, shift your weight forward, bend the toes under, lift the hips up, right hip comes up high. Try to straighten up the right leg. The head stays down. Release. If you have the bind, bring them down onto the ground on either side of the foot, right knee down. Inhale, come up. Right arm up. Right hand to the outside of the knee. You can lean back so you can touch your hand to the heel. And then inhale, lift up. Exhale. Keep pressing against the knee and the foot as you turn more towards the left. Look behind you. You can stay here or go to the next progression. You can come up again. If you want to go to the next one, reach the right arm up. Now bring the arm down, armpit is right against the knee, elbows down, pressing against the thigh. Left hand pressing into the right, inhale, push down into the hands, raise the chest. Exhale, turn the left shoulder back, try to look up towards the sky. Rotate your chest fully as you can. If you have the strength, bend the toes under, press the knee up. Other variations, go ahead. You can take a bind here if you like. Left arm can come around and join the hands underneath the belly. Or take the wrist with your left hand, with your right hand. Left wrist with your right hand. Lower the back knee down. Come back and just bring your hands down to the inside of the foot. Left foot moves out a little bit, bend the toes under, scooch back and forth, sink down through the hips, trying to get lower and lower. Now push back through the right heel, lower the knee, roll a little bit to the right so you can get the right forearm down to the ground, and roll back towards the left, you get your left forearm down. If that's too much, you stay higher on your hands. Now reach the head forward, imagine your lizard sunning itself on the ground. If you have the ability to do so, lower the chest right down to the ground. Keep the gaze steady, just like a lizard that doesn't blink. Good. Now come back into plank position. Right foot forward, back knee down. Again, Kapi asana. Arms up first, just a circling exercise. Reach out, just to loosen up the joints and the shoulder a little bit. Rise up. Feel the body coming further back hips each time. And again. Circle. This time, as you come up with your arms, stay up. You can join your hands together. And then Kali Mudra. And then Crescent Moon. Offer up the pose to make it the best of the best that you can offer. To make the practice more meaningful. Come back up, press into the front knee, come a little bit higher. Open up to the side, arms out. Sukha Padasana. Take on a consciousness of a mighty warrior, strong and determined. Keep the arms extended, the right hand comes down, left arm up. Bring the left shoulder back as much as you can. Your options again, do the same variation as you did. Either the half bind here or the full bind. Drop the shoulder down so the right arm can come all the way under, all the arm. Then either lock the fingers or the right hand takes the left wrist, move it up towards the elbow. Straighten the arm if you can, the left arm. Option to go further, lean more into the front foot so you can bend the toes under, lift the knee, and lift the hip. Straighten up the left leg. Release the binds, hands to the ground, turn forward, left knee down. Bend the toes under on the back foot, the legs form a box. Left arm up, and left hand seat outside of the right knee, and right hand back to the foot. Push the chest up, and stretch. Twist to the right. Imagine you're trying to pull the lower back up. Lift the body up by the hips. Now you can stay there or go to the next progression, left arm up. Bring the elbow down to the outside of the right knee. And we're trying to get the belly over the thigh. Hands in prayer. Push the chest towards the thumb and exhale. All the way back. Roll the right shoulder. It's the expression of just abject surrender. If you want, lift the back knee. If you did the last time, try it again. Or take a bind. Stay strong through the back leg. Extend from the right hip all the way to the top of the head. Break the pose. Back knee down, hands to the inside of the right foot. Right foot moves out a little bit to the side. And again, glide back and forth a few times. Try to get the hips to come down lower. Push back through the left heel one last time. Knee down. Flatten the toes on the ground. Roll to the left. Left forearm down. Roll back to the right. Right forearm down. Extend the chest forward. Exhale. So you can get your chest even lower. Keep the gaze steady. Keep the body as still as possible once you find the form. Back onto the hands, into plank. Bring the feet back. Left hand moves to the right. Vasisthasana, side plank. Push into your left hand, open up to the right. hips away from the ground. Arc the body away from the ground. If you want to go further, press, slide the right toes back, push the toes into the ground, flip your chest and your hips up. Other variations, go ahead. You can take the right knee in your hand if you like. Come into Urdhva Dhanurasana if you're a seasoned practitioner. Try whatever you like. Return gracefully. Keep pushing into the left hand. Spin your left foot. Come back into downward facing dog. Right to the other side. Right hand moves more to the center of the mat. Spin towards the long edge of the mat. Vasisthasana. Modify if you need to by dropping the lower leg, the chin down onto the ground. Like so. Okay. Again, take whatever variation you did the first time. Turn your fingers towards the center of the mat. Flip your chest and your head, your hips up towards the sky. Make a beautiful shape with your body. Picture in your mind. Allow your breath to take you there. Stay strong. Through the standing arm, the right arm. And then return. Keep the hips high. Smear the right hand to the mat. Spin on your toes, back into downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Soften through the heart. Good. And then from here, walk your feet to the hands or jump your feet. From here, chest onto your thighs. Bring your arms behind your back. Hummingbird. Slide your right toes back and see if you can pick your knee up. Point it up towards the sky. Keep your head down close to the ground. Think of a hummingbird. Very small, very delicate little bird. And from here, extend your leg so you can lift your chest a little bit. Okay? Bring your arms out like the wings of an eagle. Keep the back arch a little bit curved. Good. And then return. Right foot to the ground. Inhale. Come forward a little bit. Extend. Exhale. Drop the head back down. Flop a little bit like a rag doll. Breathe in. Down. Exhale. Drop all the fatigue out of the body. Now again. Bring your feet together. Come into hummingbird again. Bend your knees. Chest stays on the thighs. And bring your arms back. Slide your left foot back this time. And just try to make your way into the pose. Lift the left knee up. Keep looking at the ground. Keep the left toes pointed. Imagine yourself in the form of whatever you're representing. The body of the hummingbird. And then lift the chest a little bit more. Engage your legs. Bring your arms up a little bit. Open up the arms. Extend the left leg a little bit more, like you're flying like an eagle soaring through the sky. Keep the back arched. Good. Return. Hands to the ground, left hand down, breathe in, come forward a little bit. Exhale, relax completely. And then from here, come into a squat. Bring the hands together between the knees, push against the knees. Just bring your hands down. If you have a crow, you can go into crow. So I just like to just dip down, dive down a little bit deeper. Push the backs of your arms against the shins, just a little bit below the knees, and come forward. So your shins come a little bit more over the fingertips. Keep squeezing the shins against the legs. Flick the toes up, and you might find your way up. Contract the muscles of the roots. If you can, you can come into crane. You bring your knees into your armpits. Try to keep your arms straighter. Come up a little bit higher. Or keep your toes on the ground. And back down. Come into child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. So now, hare pose. Just keep your hands beside your, just beside your knees, a little bit behind the knees. Bring your forehead to the ground from the knees, and then roll your way up from the top of the head. Turn your hands around, the palms facing up, and keep rolling until you're on the back of the head. Your seat is over the knees roughly. Stretch the back of the neck, the chin comes right against the chest. You can pulse a little bit if it makes it hard to breathe. And then come back. Good. Roll your way up. Lift the hips, the body up, bend the toes under. So we're going to lean back. Bring the right hand on the right heel, left hand on the left heel, fingers towards the toes. And then see if you can bring your heels together. You can open your knees a little bit, interlock the baby fingers if you can. Push your hips forward, your chest up, like you're about to fall onto your belly. Stretch the front of the body. Good. Now release the left arm. Bring it up over the head. And then bend the right arm a little bit. Turn the body towards the right. Inhale, pull the left arm up a little bit more. Exhale. Twist a little bit more. Look behind towards the left foot. And keep the arm back. Come back to the center. Raise the other arm up. Go to the left. Twist to the left. Inhale, pull the body up out of the hips. Make sure there's no wrinkles in the lower back. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Turn the chest towards the left fully. And then return. Back into the rabbit pose. Lean back if you need to so you can bring the heels, your palms and heels together. Interlock the baby fingers if you can, and then come forward again. Press the hips forward, the chest high. Head all the way back. Inhale, rise up again through the heart. And release the hands, push, bring them onto the seat. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, back into child's pose. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. Hare pose. Forehead close to the knees. Hands, you can have the palms down the sides of the knees. Fingers a little bit behind the knees. And then roll up onto the top of the head. And then turn your hands around and move a little bit more. Push your hips up a little bit higher over the knees. Come onto the back of the head again according to your condition. Be mindful always of your limitations. Roll back down. Coming up, take your legs out in front. Lie on your back moments. Breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. Again, inhale through the pores of the skin. Imagine light and energy flooding in. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout the body. Feel recharged. Bring the hands down beside the body, legs together. Raise the legs up. Push into the arms. You can lift your seat up. You can get your seat up high enough. Bring your hands to the back. Okay, now push into the back a little bit more so you can bring your feet further over the head. And position yourself for plow. Walk your feet further away. You can join the hands together behind the back if you can. So the forearms come closer, and then place your hands back onto your lower back.
You can come up one leg at a time, right leg then left leg, or both feet at a time if you can. Shoulder stem, toes in line with the chin. If you need to, bend your knees, or just sit on your hands with your legs raised. If you have the balance, if you're right on your shoulders, your toes come over towards the head a little bit. You can take your hands up onto your thighs. Remain steady and still. Close the eyes. Pay attention to the space between the eyes. Concentrate on stillness. One pointed focus. Bring the legs back over the head, flower pose. If your feet don't touch the ground, just bring your hands back onto your back, or keep your hands on the back. Option to drop your thighs down against the body, knees against the ears, beside the ears. Withdraw from your senses. Inverse, come out. Come down, your legs slowly. We're going to come into boat pose. So as you come down, do so vertebra by vertebra. Once your seat comes down, try to push yourself up the seat without dropping your feet to the ground. And keep your knees bent once you arrive in your seat position, or legs straight if you can. Keep holding out your knees or extend the arms. Boat pose. Lift the chest, look over the toes. Now breathe very rapidly like a sniffing dog. Through the nose. From here, lower your body, your elbows onto the ground. Push the chest up, fingers facing up, and see if you can bring the head all the way back so you're on the top of the head. You can stay here, or bring your arms up again with your palms in together, pressing together in front of the thighs. Same ankles and legs. Again, Vastrika breath. Lower the arms down and the legs. Relax on your back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax. One more time. Inhale, breathe in through the skin. Light and energy. Exhale, flood the body with that energy. Again, watching the body moving by itself. Bring the right leg up, take hold of the ankle, press the knee into the thigh. No, the knee into the shoulder, I'm sorry. And then see if you can pull on the leg a little bit more. Trying to get the legs straighter. If you need to, slide your left foot in towards the seat a little bit. Bring the forehead up towards the shin. Keep the left leg, extend the left leg once you're ready. Flats on the ground. And bring the head back down. Go ahead, pull one more time on the leg, trying to get it out a little bit. And release the leg. Other side now. Left leg comes up, again watching the body moving by itself. Take hold the ankle, press the knee against the shoulder, and pull on the leg a little bit more. Take your attention to all areas where you want to find more release. If you're very tight in the hamstrings, bring your attention there and attract all the prana, the life force there. Now lift the head up off the ground, try to touch the forehead to the shin. Head back down, one more pull, try to get a little bit deeper of a stretch. Leg comes down. Breathe in, breathe out. Arms lift up over the head. come to seated position. So from here, press into bench pose. If you're stronger, you can do Purvottanasana. I'll demonstrate that one first. So you bend, keep your knees bent a little bit, hands, fingers facing away, and then press the hips up, roll the thighs towards together so you can get the toes on the ground. Chest up. If that's too much, you just bring your feet in closer underneath the knees, forming like a bench shape. And then keep your chest high, your hips high. Last streak of breath. Lower the seat. Hug the legs to the body, breathe in. Hold the breath. Contract the root muscles, pull up towards the navel, chin on the chest. Bring your attention to the space between the eyes. Chakuti, we call it. Seat of divine perception. Exhale, release. Slowly. A little bit of a twist here. So bring your feet out a little bit more. Right hand behind the back, left arm up, reach up. Press the forearm against the right outer thigh. Inhale, lift the lower back. Exhale, move a little bit more into the twist. Make sure your hand's not too far away from the body. The body should be upright. It's spine straight and vertical. Lift up a little bit more. Exhale, keep pushing against the right thigh of your left elbow. Turn a little bit more to the right. And release, other side. Right arm up. Press the forearm against the outer thigh. Inhale, push the lower back up and in. Exhale, twist to the left. Drop the shoulders down so the neck stays long. Imagine you're wringing out all the toxins from the digestive organs. Imagine a twist going all the way up through the spine. And release. Good. So from here, just cross your legs for a moment. Again, spiritual breathing. Set us up for going deeper within in our relaxation. Bring your arms up, the elbows high on the shoulders, the palms up. Inhale, draw the best of the universe down into the spiritual heart. Inhale, inhale, right into spiritual heart. Hold it there. All the attention at the heart. Exhale, just a breath back out to the fingertips. Visualize the breath moving out, everything stays in. Inhale, attract everything you need to feel fulfilled and complete. Inhale down, right into the spiritual heart. Hold it all there in the heart, hold the breath. Exhale, send the breath out slowly, everything else stays in. Last time, inhale, bring everything in, all that you need. Holding it there, in the spiritual heart, the residing place of the highest self. Exhale, just the breath out. Release, come onto your back for Shavasana. Lie on your back, relax. Just with each exhale, feel more of the tension dropping away from the body. Let go of all of it. All the tension, any resistance, mental, physical, or emotional, in order to allow you to receive more. Make an offering of it to the highest self that resides in the spiritual heart. And know that when you do that, that you're sending it out to all beings, for we are all connected through that divine spark that resides within.
Repeat to yourself the following auto-suggestion mentally. My compassion is ever increasing. That is the key to making progress along your path. Observance of the ethical rules, especially compassion, ahimsa, is what we need all throughout the path. No yama, no ethical rules, no compassion, no yoga. Ingrain that thought in your mind and your heart, and aim to act in a way that doesn't take away the happiness from any being. Now, return to a seated position with mindfulness and reverence. Move slowly and gently. So as to allow yourself to preserve the tranquility that we created through the practice. We'll close the practice with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Be receptive to the divine grace within. Namaste. Thank you very much for coming. Have a wonderful day.